or to the channel, to this channel. Welcome back. I'm so excited to be here. A little bit tired. I don't know if you guys can see. But the show must go on. Yeah. So, how are you guys doing today? Happy Thursday. Huh? Is it Thursday or Friday? It is Thursday. So, happy Thursday. Oh my goodness, I can't keep track of these days. Let me see. Today's day. It should be Thursday. Mm, Thursday, I believe. Yeah. So I'm gonna wait for you guys to come on in so we can talk matters physical. Yeah, it's Thursday. I was right. Yay. Okay. Yeah, Thursday. So today I want to talk about physical health. Yes, yeah. So I was thinking about, physical health, and a lot of things came to mind. Especially as I grow older, it becomes quite difficult for me to just exercise and not um, like be out of breath. So I struggle, to be honest. I struggle more than I did when I was younger. I think that happens with age. Hi, Sile. How are you? Welcome back. It's been a minute. Oh my goodness. Welcome back. So, wait, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna pull this up here so I can see your comments. It will be easier that way because I can't see that far. I think I can. Yeah, that's Sile. Welcome back. Yeah, so like I was saying, exercising when you're older is not easy at all. At all. Yeah. So I really do struggle. I try to like walk as much as I can or just move so that I can have like a number of steps per day. At least that's really sort of helps me in my physical journey. Yes, we're calling it journey. Yeah, and also another thing that I do, I try to like stretch as much as I can. I am not by any means perfect when I'm when it comes to physical health. In fact, I feel like I'm slacking a lot, yeah. So I was just thinking about it. I was like, you know what? It's very important for us to take care of our bodies, and exercise is very, very important. Anyone will tell you that. Even the doctors will tell you that. You need to exercise. Oh, I miss you too, Celia. I know it's been a minute, but I'm back too. Yeah. So hopefully we'll keep this going consistently like before. Hi, Frank. Hola. How are you? Hey, Karen Jordan. How are you doing? Hi, Vortex. You're welcome, guys. If you're new here, please subscribe, share this live, yeah, and continue sharing your comments. Yeah, so we are talking physical health. So personally, what I do nowadays is I try to be as intentional as possible. But just being honest, when I moved here, the first few months were a little bit rough in terms of my weight. Yeah. So I was enjoying the food and just relaxing and having fun at home. I was eating a lot, not like being gluttonous or anything, but just eating and enjoying food because I'm really a foodie. Anyone who knows me knows that I love food. So, yeah, I was eating like breakfast, lunch, dinner, and I think I just gained weight without knowing that I was gaining weight. And one day I was looking at myself and I was like, oh my gosh, I have gained a lot. And then that's when we got a weighing scale, and so we have a weighing scale in the bathroom. So I try as much as possible to get on there. I used to do it daily, but I'm like, you know what? That is not healthy. So I don't do it all the time, but sometimes when I feel like I'm a little bit heavy, I go on the weighing scale and I'm like, okay. So I'm saying all this to say that I could be heavier, but that doesn't mean I'm not healthy. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, it makes sense in my mind. But sometimes even skinny people, okay, let me talk about myself. I don't want to be out there offending people. Yeah, but even people who are like which is the term I can use? I'll just say skinny. Yeah, you are petite. Let me say like petite. Yeah, if you're petite, it doesn't mean that your physical health is perfect. You know, actually, you'd be surprised to know that some of the petite people are actually really not as physically healthy as they should be. And I learned this too because I've been petite for most of my life, if not all of my life. And I used to think, oh my gosh, if I don't have a lot of weight on, it means that I'm super healthy. No, you'll be surprised to know that you really need to exercise and take care of yourself by what you eat, the air you breathe. Like, you really, really need to take care of yourself for you to be very healthy. Yeah, and so just being skinny or not being heavy is not like a license for you to think like, oh, I'm good, I don't need to exercise. No. If anything, you need to really, really exercise. Hi, Cons. Hi, Kaiden. How are you? How are you doing? Yeah, so that is why I try as much as possible to just exercise. I was I was running, maybe let me say not running, but jogging. Yeah, I used to like jogging, but then I put that to the side and I was like, you know what? Maybe let me try just stretching, and doing Pilates online. And that was really helpful. But then when I signed up for classes at a Pilates studio, woof, that was life changing. And I would encourage all of you guys to try Pilates. I've honestly only seen ladies doing it mostly. I don't think I've seen a gentleman in a Pilates studio, but I haven't been to many Pilates studios anyways. Yeah. If anything, I've only been to one. I didn't see any gentleman, but we did have a gentleman who was an instructor. So that means men do Pilates as well. Pilates made me feel lighter. It made me feel healthy. I was just feeling so good after. The first few classes were rough, super rough, because I hadn't exercised for a while. And so I was like, I could not like really move. Well, I could move, yeah, but it was so painful. With every step I took, I was feeling pain in my entire body. But I think this happens to the best of us when you haven't exercised for a while. You do feel pain. And also with swimming, I think it's the same with swimming as well. If you haven't swam for some time and then you go to the pool and do some laps, oh, you'll be in pain the following day. Hi, AC Boris. How are you? Or is it Boris? I hope I said your name right. You're welcome. And guys, thank you for joining the live. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this live. Yeah. So my first few classes, Pilates classes, they were, to be honest, really good, but I was in so much pain. But after a while, I continued going for, going to these classes. And then as I continued stretching my body and just getting into the groove of things, I actually felt so good. And I would miss going to classes. I'll be like, if I missed a class, I'll be like, oh my gosh, I really want to go so that I can feel good. So now I haven't been going for like, let me see, this is the end of July. I would say maybe for 3 months now. So that means the next time I go, I'll still be in pain. Oh, yeah, but that just shows you or shows me how much our body needs the exercise. Yeah, we can pretend all day long that, oh, we don't need the exercise. That, oh, just a few stretches will do, but I don't think so, to be honest. I think we need to stretch our bodies. We need to move. Our bodies need movement, shake things a little bit. And Pilates does it for me. It's a bit costly, a bit pricey, to be honest, but it's worth the investment. I can tell you that. Yeah, with the classes that I took, it's worth the investment. Your body stretches, you feel much better. and it just stimulates you in stimulates your mind, your body, and your soul too, I think. And all that good stuff. Hi Will, how are you? I don't know if I remember you. Did you change your name, Will? Yeah, because here I can only maybe remember with the name and the icon. I feel like maybe you changed your name or the icon. Let me know. Tell me. And if I don't remember you, I feel so bad and I'm so sorry. Yeah. So physical health. So growing up, I was outside most of the time. I was outdoors, running around, playing football. You guys know it as soccer, not the American football, no, soccer. Kicking ball, just playing around, riding bicycles, doing the absolute most. But I was a kid and it was fun playing with other kids and my siblings. It was amazing. Amazing. Oh, you didn't change your name. I'm so sorry, Will. It's been a minute. I'm sorry. Going forward, I will remember you. I hope, yeah. So long as you don't change your name or your icon, I'll try my very best. Yeah. So thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, so like I was saying, yeah, we would be outside running, exercise, doing like all kinds of outdoor sports. Yeah, and grow as an adult, I don't know. I think this is just me thinking. I think like as a child, you don't like second guess yourself so much, and you don't have to like think over something before you do it. As a child, you want to go outside and run in the rain and just enjoy the rain. You do that, But as an adult, you're like, huh, what will people think? If I go outside just running around in the rain, will people think that I'm crazy or think like I sort of miss that childlike kind of feeling, where you just do whatever you feel like doing and everything will be all right. Yeah. So I kind of miss that. But we have to grow up. Adulting is a real thing. Yeah. And you have to do what adults do. Yeah. So the good stuff, of course. Yeah. Only good things. So yeah, nowadays, like I said, I don't exercise as much. Adulting comes with a lot of responsibilities. Hey, all the adults out there. As an adult, a lot, yeah, that's when you realize, oh, the bills are not gonna pay themselves. Like, I got bills to pay. I have to be responsible, you know? There's no one who's no longer responsible for me in terms of, just living life, period. Yeah. And so now I really want to, because I think and I feel like as I grow older, I need to like exercise more so that I can just be active and physically fit. Yeah. And so I'm kind of looking forward to incorporating physical exercise in my routine. I would say my weekly routine because I don't see myself doing it daily. It's easy to come on here and say, oh, I'll be exercising, oh, I'll be doing this daily. But it's actually, it actually takes work, determination, and discipline to just like instead of sleeping or chilling or watching a movie, just go out there and exercise, Yeah. I tried the gym, but I don't think the gym is for me, so I'll pass. I really did try, to be honest. I tried going to the gym, but no, I don't think that's for me. So I really enjoy Pilates. So I'll try and sign up for Pilates. Currently, I'm not able to because of one reason or the other, but once I'm able to, I'll sign up for Pilates, do that, and then just do some exercises by myself. I love jogging so much, or maybe just running up and down the stairs. I'll see which one fits. Yeah. And then I'll do that. Definitely not running down the stairs. You don't want to hurt yourself or anything like that. Yep. Yes, so that's it with physical exercises. Also, I just wanted to mention that even in school, we would have like a lesson dedicated for physical exercise. So for that to happen, it just tells you how important physical exercise is to us, yeah. And our body needs that. Our body needs that. We need to move. We need to, like, you know, just move, period. Yeah, I don't know the biology or the science of it, but I just do know that it is recommended and it is healthy and it does wonders to the body. All right, so as I conclude, I wanted to share a story. So up until a few years ago, I did not know that um I did not know that the our ears provide balance to our body. Okay, I had no idea. Oops. Okay, I thought I had no idea that we need our ears for our body's balance until I met a lady um, at work in Dubai, and she told me about it. Yeah, because she was struggling with balance at the time. She was going through some issues, and then she was open enough to share that there was something that happened to her ears, and that caused her to lose her balance. And I was like, wow, I had not thought of that. Honestly, prior to that, I was really manhandling my ears like crazy. I would do crazy. Even removing the wax, I was just rough with it, not ladylike. I would just do crazy things. And, or maybe just have earphones plugged in at like the highest volume you could, like past the recommended, volume. And after that conversation with the lady, I had to rethink a lot of things. And I was like, wow, if we only knew. So rough. Yeah, Sile. Yeah, I used to be rough with it. I'm sorry. Because, like, when my ears would itch, I would just be like, oh, go in there. Not realizing that the ears actually provide balance to our bodies. And I tried to Google and find out, okay, so is this, I didn't doubt her. Honestly, she had no reason to lie, to be honest. And the way she explained it to me, it was so thorough that I was like, she must really know what she's talking about. Are your ears okay? Yes, they are okay. I hope, Silly. I hope they're okay. Yeah, but I did a little bit of damage with the earphones thing, because I would put it like at full blast. And yeah, so I just hope that it's reversible damage. I hope. And I'm so glad that I ran into this lady and we interacted several times, and she actually shared this, and it was life-changing information, to be honest. Yeah. And I thought, let me come on here and share. I'm not a doctor, I'm not an expert. This is just me sharing my experiences, and this lady was sharing her experience. And I checked Google, and according to Dr. Google, this is actually a thing. So I thought, you know what, let me share this. Maybe it might help a person out there, to make good life decisions like I started to make, especially when it comes to my ears and my body organs. Yeah. Oh no, I know, Celia, but I hope I'll be fine. Yeah, better late than never. Yeah. And so the most balance problems, they result with most of them, not all, with the inner ear. Okay, and this one I googled, guys. I did not know this one. Vestibular system. So the inner ear, you know and now I'm just so cautious. I'm like, even when I'm like waxing, I just like just a little bit. I try not to mess with my ears. Ever since I came to find out that my ears like directly um help with the balance of my body. I don't want to mess with the ears. Yeah. So, because I remember there was a time I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have all these piercings. And now I'm like, you know what? I'm good with the two piercings that I have. I actually had a second piercing, but because I wasn't like wearing earrings all the time, it blocked. And I'm like, let me just leave it at that. I have one here, and that will, I think those the three piercings that are active are enough for me now. I just don't want anyone messing with my ears, and I don't want to mess with my ears too. So guys, please take good care of your ears, okay? They play a vital role. Apart from hearing, like who knew? Honestly, I did not know. This was a few years back. I did not know that ears play a vital role when it comes to the body balance. Yeah. So does the inner ear get disease? That's a good question, Sile. I do not know. I do not know. Maybe that is something I can look into, but I have no idea. I just know that if you get, but I think maybe, because I remember when I was younger, sometimes I had like ear infection or something like that. So yeah, I should think so, yeah. So I just know not to mess with my ears, you know. I only deal with that, like if it's necessary, if I have an itch and I need to like remove the wax, I'll do that, yeah. Even for my headphones, as you guys see, I really like my earphones, and I have headphones as well. I try to just keep it at the recommended volume. If I'm in a place where I can listen to something without using the headphones, like that's my first go-to, yeah. Like this, I only use the headsets or the earphones when I really need to, yeah. Like if I'm in amongst people, you know, I don't want to just be blasting my things, blah, 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 blah. So I use that. If maybe I'm on a call, I use that. But if I'm by myself or if I'm around company that I can play something without using the headphones or just talk without using the headphones, why not? Yeah. So I'm trying to cause minimal damage as possible to my ears. All right, so I wanted to share that. And one other thing that I also wanted to share, you know, like I think even till to this day, I'm always like go, 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 you know. I move very fast, super fast. So I've had to learn to slow down a little bit. I would literally like run. If I need to go somewhere, I would like run. And one thing about running when you're in a rush, you don't really pay attention to the hazards around you. No, you do not. You don't pay attention at all. So until I think I came across a video or someone shared a story, I don't know. Yeah, like, you know, just running and then you fall and you cause irreparable damage to yourself. I was like, oh, girl, you know what? You need to slow down a little bit. If it's something you can prevent, why not? So nowadays, before, like, my first inkling is to like just run, just get there. Like, you know, when you're just like on tunnel vision, laser focus, like you're just looking ahead, so you're most likely going to miss the, you know, the hazards around you. So nowadays I'm like, you know, let me be more ladylike. Let me be more ladylike. Let me walk a little bit slower. Let me put like a spring in my step, you know. Even though it's also new to me, it's really weird, but it's something that I've realized I have to do. Yeah, because what happens if I run and then it's a slippery surface? I fall, break my leg or my spine. Like, God forbid something serious really happens. Yeah, because I'll be honest with you, when I'm in a rush and I'm running, I really don't pay attention to anything else other than where I'm going. And that's dangerous. That's super dangerous. So, yeah, I try to be like really aware of my environment, like look where I'm gonna step or things like that. Have you guys ever like missed a step? Like when you're going down and you miss a step, oof, it's always scary. It's like, yeah, you could almost fall and hurt yourself. Yeah, so in light of all that, okay, Sile says, they say using earbuds is bad because it pushes the earwax back and it sometimes give you inseparable diseases. Oh my gosh, Sile, I had no idea. What will I use for my wax then? Maybe next time I go to the doctors, I'll ask. So what happens? Oh my good Lord. So I've been doing things wrong all this time. It is. Whoa. Yeah. Well, thanks for sharing. Now I don't know what I'll use to remove my wax from my ears. Yeah, but next time I go to the doctors, like, I guess I'll ask. Yeah. So anyway, like I was saying, Yeah, so if you're in a rush, take it from me. It took me a while to learn, and if someone had told me before, I'd be like, oh, whatever, I need to get to where I'm going. But now, no. Mm-mm. Yeah, I try my level best to like just watch where I'm stepping and see. Sometimes, you're walking on a slippery surface and you don't know that. So just being careful overall. Yeah. I know eventually if something is supposed to happen or meant to happen, it will, but we can try our best to like prevent things from happening. At least I think so. Yeah. So that's all I wanted to share, and I want us to exercise together. Let's move these bodies. Move your body now. Move it by exercising, exercising, exercising. Exercise safely. Take be aware of your posture when you're exercising. Very important. Yeah. Oh, one more thing before I go. Also, when lifting stuff, well, this one I need to take my own advice because sometimes I don't like really follow my own advice. Yeah. I'm like, oops, I should have done this. Oops, what did I just say? I should have done this. Yeah. So when you're lifting heavy stuff, you know, it's very important to position. I can't really demonstrate now, but maybe you can read about it. But most times we just go and bend like this. That's like the easy way to do, like bending that way. But no, like you go almost in like a sitting position, making sure like your spine is upright this way, and then you use like your lower body to lift the items. Trust me, your back will thank you. Yeah, I didn't know this until later on in life. I was like, oh my gosh, I've been doing things wrong all this time. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so let's take care of ourselves. Your body will thank you as you grow older. When you're young, you're like, oh, I got this. You're like, I can do this, blah blah blah. But as you grow older, that's when you realize, oh, your body cannot take as much as it could when you're younger. So why not start now? Start early, and then our bodies will thank us later. Okay? And that's it about physical health. Hopefully next time when I talk about this physical exercises, I'll have updates to share here. Maybe I would have already joined my Pilates class. Who knows? Yeah. So let's see about that. So unless you guys have any questions for me, I beg to leave. I am hungry per usual. Yeah, tonight we're gonna eat chicken parmesan. I don't know if it will be with dry. I don't know what the accompaniment will be, but I know it's chicken parmesan. The chef is preparing it. Chef is my husband, guys. So yeah, just being fancy over here. All right. So unless you guys have any other questions, any thoughts, any comments, no one. All right. So I do. Okay, one question, Silly. Yeah. Okay. I'm waiting. Go for it. Let me see. I'm curious to how. Let me see how this look when I drink from the straw. I'm waiting for your question, Silly. Waiting for your question. I'm waiting for your question. Well, I guess you're still typing. I'll wait. I'll wait. As we're waiting for Sila's question, I have a question for you guys. Have you guys watched my video or our video that I put? I keep saying my. Oh my gosh. All about me. Oh. A wedding video that I posted. If not, what are you waiting for? Please go ahead and watch it. Like, comment. I want to hear your comments. Yeah. Hi, Glenn. Oh my gosh, Glenn, you finally caught alive when I'm almost leaving. How are you doing? So good to see you here. Today we're talking about physical health, in particular physical exercises. Oh wow, so good to see you here. Glenn, have you watched the wedding video? And how are you doing? Oh, you're good. That's good to know. I'm so happy. So happy to see you here. Okay. Silly, I'm still waiting for your question. Okay. Do you recommend any brand for sensitive skin body lotion? Honestly, Silly, I do not have any brand that I can recommend. No. Because for lotion, for me, I like, I don't even have lotion that I use. I don't know. Because I use, mostly I just use like Vaseline or something like that. But I know I don't have any brand I can recommend. I'm so sorry. I also don't use lotion as much because my, it's just so interesting how my body is. Like I prefer the petroleum jelly, like Vaseline and stuff like that, to lotion. That's just me. But what is the lotion I have used recently? No, I don't. Yeah, I don't have any brand I can recommend. Oh no, but I will. Okay, Glenn. Nice. Yeah. When you do, please drop a comment there so that I can know that you've been watching. Yeah, and also share your thoughts about that. Okay, no worries, Sile. Yeah. All right, guys. Glenn, I was just leaving. I was talking about physical. We were talking about physical exercises. Today's topic was physical health. Let me just reiterate this in case you missed it. I was sharing about like the ears, how the ears are very important and very vital when it comes to body balance. And I was just sharing how over the years now I try to take as much care as I can, like to take good care of my ears as much as I can. You can only do as much as you can do. So, yeah. All right. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay. Yeah. Tomorrow's live will be a little bit earlier than today. So, I'm excited for that. Yeah. So, let's catch up tomorrow. And, like I always say, please, please, please be a kind human. It literally does not cost a thing, okay? Be kind, be good, and until next time, bye. Bye, Sile. Bye, Glenn. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I haven't figured out how to end this live from this position. So if you see me walking up to the screen, do not be scared, do not be alarmed. That's just me. Alrighty. Bye, guys. I'm still figuring things out. Yeah, I'll get there.